welcome back, everybody. We are live at an undisclosed camping ground. It's good to see everybody. Welcome back. It sure is great to have you here. Thanks for stopping by. Spend a little of your Friday night with me. I appreciate it, and I'm hoping for a really nice weekend. Here, our weather is going to be pretty good. I think they're calling for some 90s, some clear weather, and no rain. So I don't have to worry about my slide out so much. It's good to see everybody here. Liability insurance. Seriously? Something to consider. All right, I want to talk about that a little bit later, but it is something that you might want to consider, or maybe not. We'll talk about that later. All right, we're going to get over here. We're going to chew some fat, say hi to everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat, while I talk, go ahead and make sure you get out there and talk to your friends and say hello and see how everybody's doing. That's fine. I think it's great. That's what the chat's all about. We're going to talk about Workamper news, jobs, and gate guard info. And we got some pretty good information about the gate guard industry. It's starting to look good. So I know that helps, or everyone is looking for that to really pick up. However, it's getting a little hot, but the jobs are available. We're going to have special guest, Donovan, of course, RV on the Wayside, and he has something special to share. He's going to do that tonight. And we're going to meet some friends. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Super Chat giveaway and a few jokes from Carl to close out the show. He had a good time last week, and I told him he could come back and check it out again. So he'll be here a little bit later on in the show. So let me get over here to chat and look at see what's going on and see what everybody's talking about, because I see stuff going on and I need to know what's going on. Frank Mitson's here. He stopped by. It's good to see you, Frank. He wanted to know if I got my leak fixed. I have not. I got a plan. I'm planning on putting on a new awning cover, and I'm going to lube up the seals and check it out and see how that goes. I was looking at a YouTube video today, and I think I might try to level the slide just a little bit and give it a little bit more tilt and see if that helps. And if all that doesn't work, I'm going to go ahead and replace the seals. Now, I looked at the seals. They really don't feel bad. They're pretty pliable. So I don't know. I'm still working on it. But for now, I'm supposed to get the awning in to next week. And as soon as that comes in, I'm going to start working on it. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here in the rain. Nah, it's not raining today. It's a good day. Hitch up in tow. He says coffee, and more coffee. He said that he'll be here. So I'm thinking he's in the chat. Now, of course, he's from the United Kingdom, so it's a little bit later, earlier. I don't know. But he should be sleeping, but he's up watching us and hanging out in the chat, and that's really great. I appreciate that, Mark. Thrifty Angela, she's here, and she is awesome. She is always here. I appreciate that. And Meant to Be RVing, how are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. I sure do appreciate you stopping by. And Meant to Be, had a loss of words there. Meant to Be RVing will have a live stream following this live stream. And if you're not asleep by the time of the end of this one, get on over there, check her out, see what's going on, and see what they got cooking in their live stream as well. Rowdy One's here, and I don't know if you noticed or not, but Rowdy One is a monkey. You see that little, he's got the green thing and then the monkey. I hope he's not listening. Rowdy One, it's good to see you here. I appreciate you showing up. I know you've been busy and doing a lot of traveling and things like that. I'm looking forward to hooking up with you and maybe going out to eat dinner or something. You and your buddy. Dreaming Out Loud RVing. He says he's on the phone. He can't tag anybody, but hello back. Hello back to everybody. It is difficult. It is difficult to be on the phone and try to chat because you can't do the little @ symbol and reply to somebody's name and things like that. And I think that's pretty cool. James Cantonese, thank you so much for all that you do for the RV community and all the other communities. I tell you what, you come over here, you moderate for the channel, and now you're going to be a member. And I sure do appreciate that. I really do. Thank you very much, James. And if you hadn't been over to James' channel, you should get over there and check it out. That guy can bake goods. Ha! I'm telling you, apple pies, pumpkin pies, strawberry pies, all kind of pies. He's good, and fresh bread and all that good stuff. Dreaming out loud. Yes, it's good to see you. I hope you, Megan, Pebbles, and Buddy are doing fine. Man, I'm doing pretty good for an old guy. I got a pretty good memory. Joe Van, how you doing, buddy? He says, happy Friday from Michigan. It's good to see you here. Thanks so much for coming by. I really do appreciate that. I like a bunch of people in the chat, and it's good for everybody else to see different channels and meet different people and have different conversations. It's what it's all about, meeting other people. And Susan from New Horizon, thank you very much for coming by. It's good to see you. I know you've had some live streams before mine. I've been very busy. I apologize, but I am going to get over there. I want to be a part of your live streams. I've been working really hard on the YouTube channel, trying to get some things done. While working in Texas, I didn't have a lot of time. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to get organized, and I'm getting where I've got my comments cleaned up real good, and that makes me feel good because I like to reply to comments and go over and watch everybody's videos. Now, I'm catching up. I'm doing pretty good, but I got to get out there and hit a few of the live streams. Trying to get this channel settled down, and when I do, it'll be awesome. And until then, I really do appreciate everybody, and even Jim, Susan, Indiana boy, but not Gus. Oh my Lord! All right, jumped on me a little bit. RVing with the G's. Good to see you. Dreaming Out Loud said they will be in PA in September. I don't know if we'll be here in September. Maybe we'll stay in touch, and maybe there's a meetup in line. Desert Adventure in Arizona, it's good to see you. Thank you very much. RVing with the G, great to be here. Thank you very much. Oh, B Bear slipped in here and I didn't even see it. How you doing, B Bear? It's good to see you. Thank you very much. And Forced Online, it's good to see you too. Thanks for coming by. And I think it's Doug. Yeah, thanks for coming by. And Dawn Core, how are you? It's good to see you. I'm happy to see you here. Thank you very much. I hope I didn't miss anybody. All right, here we go. New Horizon, I got you. She's saying hello to everybody. And Van Life with Gina Payne. My goodness, girl. What's up, Buttercup? Gina Payne has an awesome live stream. That girl is building a community, and she is just awesome. I don't know how many live streams she has. I think she has one on Sunday, Saturday, Monday. I mean, she's just like tearing it up and doing good things. A lot of community growth and a whole lot of good videos over there. She's an awesome person. Check her out. Go over there and check her out. Tell her Steve Turtle sent you. Leave her a comment. Happy Place Camping, thank you very much. RV on the Wayside's here. Thank you very much. All the moderators, thank you very much. And don't forget to drop your link from time to time so people can come over and check you out. I do appreciate you moderating and keeping us safe and keeping all the boogers out. All the people that want to cause grief. I appreciate that. It's good to see you, Gina. B Bear was telling me all about you girls up there in Oregon. You had that little meetup. I know y'all are out showing each other jewelry and all this stuff going on. I think that's awesome. I think it's really cool. B Bear has been pretty active in the community. She's been tearing it up. I'm wondering about what time she's going to start her own YouTube channel. Start making a few videos because she likes that stuff. She likes to share. Awesome person too. All right. Here we go. All right, I think I'm caught up. That's perfect timing. I don't know how you guys did that, but it was perfect timing. You did that perfect. And I hope you can see me and hear me and all that stuff. I'm not muted or something, am I? All right, we'll see if I can have a good show. I have a book. I got this book. I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Not this week. Senior Moments. A senior moment is just a wrinkle in time. It's pretty cool. Jill and I, we go to all the secondhand stores, Goodwill, Salvation Army, Community Aid. We go to those stores and we pick up stuff like this. It's really interesting. There's a lot of good stuff. We'll talk about it maybe in another live stream. I gotta read through it a little bit, but it's going to be fun. I think we can all relate. Those senior moments. You know what I mean? All right. I think I'm going to talk about one in a little clip here in a little bit. A man and his wife were driving their RV across Florida. Van Life, Gina, thank you very much for that super chat. I think Chicken has something to say about that. I hope that made Buddy crazy. Thank you, Gina. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. We're going to take that super chat. We're going to put it in with the rest of them. And then I'm going to talk about this in just a little bit. We're going to do a super chat giveaway. Not tonight, but later. But that's going to be awesome. Thank you, Gina. We appreciate that. Okay, so a man and his wife are driving their RV across Florida. And they were nearing a town spelled Kissimmee. They noted the strange spelling and tried to figure out how to pronounce it. Kiss-A-Me? Kiss-A-Me? Kiss-A-Me. They grew more perplexed as they drove into town. Since they were hungry, they pulled into somewhere to eat. At the counter, the man said to the waitress, "My wife and I can't figure out how to pronounce this place. Will you tell me where we are and pronounce it very slowly so I can understand?" The waitress looked at him and said, "Burger King." Literally. All right, I'd like to say thank you to the members. The following are our new members, and I do not have James on there yet, but I'll put him on there. And I thank you for being members of the channel. You will see them in the chat. Say hello. They're all monkeys. Sorry. If they are a YouTube channel, go over there and visit their YouTube channel and check them out. Thank you very much. Meant to be RVing. That is awesome. Thank you very much. And like I said, go over there and show them some love. They're showing us a little love. Go over there and show them a little love after this live stream. Get on over there, chat it up with them, leave them a comment, and tell them that you're there, and you know, check out the live stream, see what's going on. It's awesome. Thank you very much, Teresa. I appreciate it. All right, I forgot what I was going to do now. Here we go. Hold on. And as all channels, it is not a requirement. None of that is. If you click on that join button, I have a little video. Listen to it, watch it, and think about it. There's a number of ways that you can show support to a channel, to any channel, and you can do it free. So check out that join button, check out that video, and you know, do what you think you want to do. And I'm happy either way. I love you all. I have fun. The live stream's great. The chat's fun. And I even starting to learn people's puppies' names and cats. So awesome community. Thank you very much. Okay, quick channel update. I think I got, I'm running out of time. How's Scott? No, Scott always watches the time at McGuire's on Tires. That's it. Scott on McGuire's on Tires. I can't talk now. Channel updates. Something I'm going to start doing, and I appreciate everybody for putting up with me because I've been trying to change some things around. I'm trying to get to a schedule that I can actually commit to. The first Friday of the month, like tonight, will be my Friday Workamper live show, just like this one. It's going to be a show similar to this. I'm going to have a Workamper subject matter, and we're going to talk about the things that we're talking about. The second Friday of the month, I hope I said month and not week, but the second Tuesday of the month will be a vid lift. And you guys know that we're doing the vid lift thing, and we're talking about people's videos, and we're talking about how to make your videos better. We're trying to lift everybody up, and share information, and it's a great show. Now, we are talking about video creation, but anybody's welcome to stop by and comment and meet their friends that are normally there, and you're more than welcome. So that week, next week, I'm not going to have a Friday live. So I'm going to have 3 Friday lives and 1 Tuesday live. Now, my third Friday is a game night and the giveaway. So all the super chats, we split it down the middle, and I'm going to give it away on game night, and it's going to be the third Friday of each month. And then on the fourth Friday, we're going to have a free-for-all. It's something different. I haven't done it before. We're going to have a free-for-all. We're just going to talk. I'm not going to have a whole bunch of plans and show a whole bunch of transitions and all that stuff. We're just going to talk, and it's going to be fun. And I'll put a link in the chat and allow people to come up. They can talk about their channel. They can talk about a story. They can talk about what they did this week, what they're planning on doing. And we can get a few people up in the room, and we can just have a conversation and ask questions and talk about whatever you want to talk about, whatever's hot, except no politics. I don't want to talk about religion. And I definitely don't want to talk about William, who isn't here to defend himself. And I pick on him pretty good, but I know he'll give it right back. I love him. He's a great guy. I appreciate him. All right, so that's sort of the schedule change, and now I need to move on. We're going to go to the, oh, no, I'm sorry. All right, VidLift. I told you about that. The way you get your video into the queue to be looked at is you send us a link and what 1-minute segment you'd like to have us look at. It doesn't matter. We're nice. We talk about things we would do different, things that maybe you could do the next time. We talk about things we like. It is not a viral environment. Everybody's talking about how to help people. And if, like I said before, if you have any information that you'd like us to talk about, send us an email at the same vidliftinfo@gmail.com, and we'll address that too. So it's a big community thing. We're trying to help the community, try to help people grow, and try to help them, work with their videos. So, whatever it is, send us a link. I told you about the super chat. We're going to start that, and that'll be the third Friday. All right. Now I probably missed a whole bunch of chat, and I'm running out of time. I'm 3 minutes over, and I'm in big trouble. Scott would be yelling at me. Yes. RV on the Wayside said tomorrow VidLift will be here at Steve Turtle's channel at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time for all the normal people. Canadian Twig, how are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I really do appreciate that. And Nick's Pick has been here for the VidLift several times. She had a video reviewed. She's an awesome person, and if you haven't been over there to check her out, get on over there, check her out, see what she's all about. Show her some love. Who did I miss up there? Proceeding Onward in America, POA, fellow work campers. Now, I'm not quite sure where they are because their videos lag a little bit, but they are awesome people. They're work campers, and if you're looking for some good work camper information, check them out too. Great people. All right. And they got a dog, and I don't remember his name. Yeah, I know. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Oh, it jumped again. Traveling Donkeys. Good to see you too. Hitch Up and Tow, Desert Adventures. Richard Quick, how are you? Thanks very much. Hit that thumbs up, he says. Awesome, buddy. Thank you. All right, James. All right, I got to move on. We're going to talk about the main topic. I'm going to talk a little bit about liability insurance. And I'm not an insurance person, but here we go. We're going to give it a shot.
So why isn't there deodorant for privates?
Privates? Like privates in the Army?
Now there is with Lumi, the only natural deodorant you can safely use on your private parts.
Oh, private parts.
Lumi's clinically proven to eliminate odor all day. And if you're using your privates all day...
Not really. I'm 62. I'm not using my private parts all day.
Good for you.
No.
Most crotch and butt smells come from bacteria on the skin, breaking down fluids and farting out odor.
So that's where farts come from. It's my bacteria.
Lumi stops them from eating so they can't fart.
There you go. Starve them to death.
Just take a pea-sized amount and apply it like lotion to your privates. Then kiss your stinky butt goodbye.
I'm sold. I'm sending a case to a friend of mine. William, he's got really bad gas. Ah, poor old William. He should be here, right? I'll probably get demonetized for sharing that commercial. I just thought it was funny the way they go through it. You got to check out the full commercial. Lumi, it's supposed to be some awesome stuff. I don't know. Sometimes I just like to make fun of the commercials. Richard Quick says, hello, James, and Steve Turtle, and so forth and so on. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Okay, now let me get serious for a minute. I'm going to talk about tonight's topic, and we're going to be talking about a post I found on Facebook. It was a Facebook group, and it was about the need for work campers to have some kind of liability insurance. And I'm only passing on information. This is not advice. I'm just talking about information. And at the end, I'm going to go ahead and give you the Facebook group, and you can go over there and you check it out. I'll have a link down in the description, but it's not down there yet. So don't run down there and try to look. You're not going to find it. All right. I got to get serious. Here we go. I got lot. Uh-oh. You know what? Wonder who that might be. Oh, all right. I'll put him in timeout. Sorry about that. All right, now focus. Here we go. Tonight I'm talking about a post I found in a Facebook group about the need for work campers to have liability insurance. And I'm just passing on information, and I'm not giving advice. Okay. I just thought it was really good and something to think about. If you have something to add, please type at Steve Turtle so I'll see it in the chat, and I hope I can find it and come back to it. This guy is sharing his opinion. He posted a question in one of the Facebook groups, and I want to address it. I want to address it in parts. I broke it down into parts, and I want to address each one. First, he said, I just want to voice a concern. It seems like campgrounds are asking for more and more hours for a full hookup site. Most now ask for 30 plus hours per week. And he said at 4 weeks, the average, it's right around $1,300 for a site, considered about $10 an hour. And, you know, depending on the minimum wage, it could be even more. I mean, if you put in 30 hours and it's a $15 minimum wage in whatever state that is, I mean, that's pretty expensive for a site. If the minimum wage, I believe this is a true statement. I have another live stream where we discussed this a while back, and I'll leave a link up above. And if you want to click on that, you can go over there and look at that. And we talk about whether or not jobs are transitioning into full-time, where the work camper jobs are transitioning into full-time jobs. So the next part, his comment goes on. Also, a big factor is campgrounds want to make you a 1099 contract employee. And that's the thing that I wanted to address because it caught me off guard. I've never been asked if I was a 1099 independent contractor. So I'm not quite sure if this is true, partially true, or just not true. All right. So I want to pick it apart a little bit. And some of the comments I'm going to bring up to make a point. And they were some really good comments. I think there were like 351 people who have commented about this subject matter. So his comments go on. That means you should carry a $1 million liability policy. And I did a little research. I'm not going to go into it a whole bunch, but I think a $1 million policy is somewhere between $500 and $700 a year. That's what it would cost you to be covered by that much. Camper Life wants to know why I got fired. It's good to see you, Mellow Nomadic Adventure. Got me all sidetracked. If not, you are 100% liable if you have or cause an accident at a campground. And he goes on to say, helping someone back in, they hit a light pole. You could be responsible. Power company can come after you and them. What if you hit a child? What if you fix an electrical meter and somebody gets electrocuted? And you could be, you could be sued. I don't know. You're 100% liable. Yep, 100% liable. This is the guy talking. You could be sued if you're involved. You could lose your camper, your home, your life savings for a campground who doesn't want to make you an employee. Now, I think that's a little over the top, my opinion. Someone's comment in the chat said, meant to be RVing. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Someone in the chat says, hang on. There's a huge difference between 100% liability and uninsured. Huge. Varies by whether you act intentionally, willfully, neglectfully, etc., or whether your act has nothing to do with the harm at all. So there's a lot of circumstances that go with liability. And I'm not going to talk about it because not only am I not a tax person, I'm not a lawyer, and I'm not an insurance person. But I do know that there's a lot of circumstances that goes with that liability. Just because you trip over a banana doesn't mean that you should have saw it and tried to miss it or something. So lots of information there that's missing in this discussion. So I agree with the comment, but it does have many factors. Another comment from another person, and she is concerned because she's a new work camper. Oddly enough, I'm looking for a work camper job that pays me a little bit and gives me a site for free. I've got no problem working. I just don't know which direction to go because I'm very new to this. And any information you could give would be greatly appreciated. So like I said, there's a lot of information in this Facebook post. It's a very good read. And, there's a lot of arguments and, people are disagreeing, but if you could read through the information, there's a lot of good information. It gives you something to think about. Here are two good comments that sort of answer her concerns, and I thought those were pretty good. If you receive a W-2, you do not need liability insurance, and that's pretty much true. If a campground's giving you a W-2, the employment agency or whoever it is, they're going to require them to insure you. So that's not a big concern. While trade for work has always been a thing in the campground industry where you work and you don't get paid, it's a little different situation because you don't have a W-2. But this person says any court or government body would probably find that the work camper would actually be classified as an employee, not a contractor. Now, I don't know that to be 100% true. However, it's possibly true. We'll read about the rule in just a minute. So someone else's comment, quite lengthy, had pretty much the answer of what we were looking for. You should not receive a 1099 unless you're an independent contractor instead of an employee. That makes sense. Everybody knows that. An employee is told what hours they work, what days they work, what their job is, and how to do it using the equipment provided by the campground. That's the employee. An independent contractor accepts a job and they use their own equipment, keep their own hours, and no one tells them how to do the job, just what the outcome of the job is. That's the difference. And this is the guy telling us that in a comment. He also goes on to say, I find it shocking that work campers are being asked to be considered independent contractors. And I agree with that. Carry their own liability, pay their own employment tax, and given no protection or benefits. I'm not an attorney. This is the guy, not me, although I'm not an attorney. This is the guy talking. He says, I'm not an attorney, but the IRS is very clear about the differences between the two classifications. And that's true because a lot of people are trying to use independent contractor in lieu of employee to evade Medicare, Social Security, and all these other things. Not always, but sometimes. So the IRS says their general rule is that an individual, we'll call him a work camper, is an independent contractor if the payer, the campground, has the right to control or direct only the result of the work. So only the result, not what and not how. That would make them an independent contractor. So if you want to Google it, if you're interested, I Googled IRS independent contractor versus employee, and you'll get a whole bunch of people telling you all about it and stuff like that. You'll even get the IRS website, and you can look up. I'm just trying to provide some information so that you guys can, make a decision as to what you believe is true and not true. Conclusion. I searched 357 job ads from Workamper News and Workamper Jobs because I like those two websites. I use them a lot. I like the way the jobs are posted. I searched the term 1099, independent, contractor, liability, and insurance. I found 2 jobs that asked for someone to be a 1099 independent contractor. You know what they were? Gate guarding. No Workamper jobs were listed that asked for you to be an independent contractor. And the gate guard jobs, that's a good subject, but we'll have to do that on another live stream because I run out of time. However, those are not all the Workamper jobs. Those 357, they're not all the Workamper jobs in this whole wide world Workamper job community. They're not. So I don't know where this guy's getting his information. I don't know what jobs he's seen that asked for him for a 1099. And like I said, they may be some campgrounds that require you to be a 1099 independent contractor. I just haven't seen them, and I probably wouldn't take that job. So the other comments that I want to share said this, which I thought was good information. I have worked at countless campgrounds, and I have never received a 1099. You have to let them know that you are not an independent contractor. Another guy posted, for those of you that are responding, don't take the jobs. What this post is doing is helping others make a better informed decision about what jobs take. As a new Workamper, I appreciate the insight and can now make a better decision on how, I want to address the issue. Another guy says, here we go again. If you don't think it's fair, don't apply for the position. I think that makes sense, right? Move on to the next job. And this guy says, you don't have to take those jobs. When people stop taking the jobs, the owners will have to change their expectation. They'll stop asking for independent contractors. And they'll give you a free site plus pay and good hourly wage. Yeah, right. If you accept a Workamper job as a 1099 independent contractor, maybe that's your thing, you may need to look at some kind of, liability insurance or umbrella policy or something. But you got to do your research. If you're not wanting to do all that, don't take the 1099 job. That's simple, quick and easy. You don't need liability insurance. All right. I'm not an insurance professional. I'm just sharing information. You do your research and make your own decision. If you would like to follow the conversation, like I said, it's on Facebook group. It's a Facebook group. It's called Workampers. You got to be a member. It's posted by a gentleman named Steve Willis. I think it was a really good post and a really good conversation. And if you want to go into all the details and see all the comments, you can go over there and check it out. Like I said before, I'll leave the link down below. I didn't do it yet. I'll do it after the live stream. You can click on it. It'll take you over there. You'll see it. And it starts off with, I want to talk about this stuff. All right. Call to action. If you've been in a situation as a 1099 independent contractor and you want to share something, leave a link down below, or excuse me, leave a comment down below and let me know. If you have something to add to the conversation, leave a comment as well. I'll appreciate it. And, everybody can look at that and maybe it'll help that conversation grow because I think it's a good topic. It's good information to know. All right. I think where am I at? I'm all over the place. All right. Now I lost my place. All right. Now I'm going to bring up a friend, RV on the Wayside, and he's going to talk a little bit about something.
So why isn't there deodorant for private?
Not that one. Not that one.
This is not a commercial for Advil. Advil did not sponsor this live stream, nor did they give me any money. If you feel bad about that, hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps. Every evening I take 2 Advil PMs to help me sleep. Last night I accidentally took 2 Viagra before I went to bed. I was up all night.
Woo! Hey, it's good to see you. Where are you?
You had me laughing there on the joke, that commercial. Now I'm not so sure the story I'm going to tell is as good as the one I was going to tell. It makes me wonder if I shouldn't tell them both on you, Steve.
You have at it, buddy.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, just so you guys know, when Steve and I were on this cruise, by the way, do you notice this is like 3D? Isn't that cool?
It is very
I'm
awesome.
in 3D here.
It is awesome.
We were on this cruise, and we pulled up in Aruba, and Steve's already complaining. Like, why are we docking over here? This doesn't make any sense. Why are we on this side of the island? And I'm like, Steve, there's no water on the other side of the island. This is the only place we can dock. You know, because water goes around the island.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
now I know I have to tell the other story. So Steve and I were on the beach with some friends. Are you okay with me telling this?
Tell a joke. No? Go tell a joke.
And we were walking on the beach, and all of a sudden we saw this octopus, and Steve goes, "Man, look at all those testicles." And everybody's looking at each other, and he goes, "I mean tentacles."
Tentacles. Yeah, tentacles.
Yeah. That's how Steve is.
It happens. You have Freudian slips sometimes. It happens.
After your 2 commercials, I felt like I was in good shape on that one. So, you have something to show us?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
a pretty?
Yeah.
You got a pretty?
Would you like a little video?
Yeah, let's see a little pretty video.
All right, here we go. All right, hold on.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Sorry about that.
I forget. Why am I here?
Yes, exactly. Explain all that.
Well, so tomorrow from 8 in the morning Eastern time all the way till 1:30 Sunday night, there's going to be a cruise-a-thon. And what's going to happen is a whole bunch of channels are going to do a charity drive to help people who would never possibly get away from the hardships of life and get them on a cruise.
Okay.
And I think that's a pretty cool thing. You have a picture for us?
Yes, I have a picture. Hold on, let me find it.
All right. I'm
There
pretty
you go.
excited about this.
I don't know if everybody can read it, but maybe the important parts.
Well, yeah, I'll walk them through it. So the charity's called Helping Hands for Cruising, with the number 4 for cruising. And I stuck the Facebook page and the PayPal in the chat there already, so you guys can find it. So here's the deal. All these channels at all these different times are going to be going off tomorrow trying to raise money for this charity. And believe it or not, we have some exciting news to tell you about what's already happened, and even though this is our first charity drive. So what'll happen is a lot of these are cruising places, and some of them are RV places, and some are just travel. Well, I'd like as many people as they can to show up at my slot, which is 6 to 7 Eastern tomorrow night, if you can. And if you're going to donate in that hour, because I want to show them how the RV community goes to town. And I hate to tell you, but we're already doing a really good job even before this charity drive. So here's the deal. What's going to happen is we have these great people from Australia. They're friends of mine. They're Sean and Alana from the Down Under Cruisers. They have a YouTube channel and the Facebook page and all that stuff. Well, they decided that they were going to go on this cruise, and then they said, hey, do you and Jody want to go on the same cruise we're going on? I'm like, okay, that sounds great. And then all of a sudden they're like, what if we tried to get other people what if we could help pay for people who couldn't possibly go on a dream vacation and we could all be on the same trip? And I'm like, well, that's cool. He says, I'm glad you think so, because guess what we just started? So that's how this all began. So I'd like to see as many people as we can show up. And you don't have to come during my hour, but just donate any chance you can just to help out. That's the important thing. I mean, I'd love to get the highest amount during my show, but that's not what's important. Now, the interesting news is someone has already been granted a ticket and is going on this cruise. Now, you'll see the cruise isn't going to be until October, this first one of 2022. So we got plenty of time to make sure the boats are safe and all that before we go. But Fordman, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes, is the first person to actually be able to go on this trip. And so I already told him I wanted to have a jalapeno with him while we're on the boat. And he's like, dude, we got to have like a habanero on the next deck, and then we'll have like a ghost pepper on the next deck, and we'll go all the way to the top. We'll get a Carolina Reaper. And I said, listen, I'm going to stay at the bottom of the boat. You have fun on the rest of the trip, because I'm not going higher than the jalapeno. He's a character, man. He's so much fun. And I mean, let's face it, it's one of our favorite people in our community. So I'm so excited that Sean and Alana chose him to go on this. So I would love to see as many of you can donate. And here's one more thing you need to know. 100% of the proceeds go to getting someone on a boat. Anything overhead, administration, Alana and Sean are doing that out of their pockets. And the other thing I want you to know is this isn't a one-time thing. Every time they schedule a cruise, they're going to take whatever money they've got and start putting people on that same cruise. So this is going to be an ongoing thing. And I think it's pretty exciting.
Now, how can people find out when the live streams are? Where should they go?
That's a great question. So on the Facebook page, one of the first couple posts, which I'll post again here, it'll say scheduled events, and it's got a big ship, and it shows the live events picture below it. Hit the more button. All the links and the times are right there. So even if you can't see them on the poster, you'll be able to see them right there on that Facebook page. So pretty exciting. Oh, look at that. Helping Hands for Cruising just happens
to be here in the chat.
Yeah. And they said, I believe you'll be spending the cruise in the engine room. Oh.
Well, that's where
I paid for. Huh? Oh, man. Maybe I didn't get a very good cabin. Thank you guys for coming. Oh, I didn't expect you to show up. That's awesome. Well, anyway, everybody say hi to Sean and Alana, because that's such a great thing they're doing. And I'm really excited to be a part of it.
Thank you very much.
And I'm so thankful they asked. Yeah, I'm really thankful they asked me to do it. So you're going to see me do a live show again, at least one.
Yeah. No, I think you're doing more lives than you used to do.
Oh, you mean making less videos than I used to?
Oh, no. Hey, so to start, people, they're gonna go to the Facebook group. That's the source for their information on who's having a live.
Yep, and if you also need to, you can go right on my channel and you can click on the live in the description. I put all the times and stuff right there on my channel in the description of the live show, so you can go look at that anytime. Also, if you don't have Facebook.
Okay, and your time is tomorrow. 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's correct.
So,
and I'll probably dress like this, although without the green one.
Well, yeah, I see that. But that's a nice attire for a cruise kind of thing.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm on the boat. I mean, you really should have come with me because the drinks are great. I mean, this has been wonderful. By the way, how do you know when you've exceeded or abused your drinking package?
Oh, I don't know. I've never been on a cruise. I've never been on a cruise, so
I don't think you can unless you just fall off the side of the boat. I think you've done all right.
I don't think it'd be wise to have an unlimited drinking plan.
Oh, well, that's mine.
You're a little bit.
Hey, thanks for having me on, Steve.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good for you to be here. I appreciate it. It's always good to have you. Thank you very much. I guess I'll see you Tuesday night, right?
Yeah, you'll see me Tuesday night, and you should see me tomorrow night.
Oh yeah. I wasn't skipping ahead. Yeah.
Don't forget tomorrow. Hey, I just wanted to thank you for letting us talk about it so everybody knows about it. I'm really excited.
Absolutely. Not a problem. Thank you very much.
All right. I love you guys. I got my drinks getting warm. I got to keep chugging.
All right. I'm going to go over to the chat and say hi. See you later. Bye. That was Donovan, RV on the Wayside. He's an awesome guy. He's coming over to the channel almost every week, sharing some games and fun and all that good stuff. If you hadn't been over there, check him out. He's got a good heart. He's really trying to do some good things, and show him a little love. He'll appreciate it. I'm going to look at the chat real quick. I got a little bit of time, and I apologize, but on these live streams, I talk too much, and I look at the camera, and I'm not looking at the chat like I should. Canadian Twig, senior moment. Yes, we all, I have them. I'm not going to say we all have them. It's awesome to see you. Mellow Nomadic Adventures, it's good to see you. He is one of our fellow members and a monkey. James is now a monkey. I appreciate that. And I thought I saw Meant to Be RVing is also a monkey. And I don't know if you've seen her fur babies, but man, you got to get over here and check out her fur babies. Her furries. I think it is furries. And again, Helping Hands for Cruising. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate the support. Appreciate you spending a little time over here. Teachers on Adventures. Thank you very much for coming by. I appreciate that. Mr. Richard Quick, I talked to you, and B-Bear's still hanging out with Pippi. I think Pippi's watching alongside her. All right, I'm caught up. I got to move on. I got something else to talk about. I forget what it was, though. I got about 10 minutes. We'll talk a little bit about some Workamper stuff. Hold on.
A senior moment. We all have them. You know you're old when a friend walks up and says, "Hi, Steve, how are you?" "Oh my, let me show you. I just started this one. This one's for those nights when I need a little pick-me-upper, and this one helps me concentrate." Are the prescriptions helping at all? I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
You know, I only poke fun because it is, and I know there's people out there suffering from, dementia and Alzheimer's and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I don't mean any disrespect or anything like that. We all deal with those moments where we forget what we're doing and why we're doing it and things like that. I just like to have a little fun with it. It's going to happen whether we like it or not. It's just how we deal with it. I love y'all, and I don't mean any disrespect. Sometimes I'm a little edgy, and I apologize for that too. Just having a good time. If I go over the edge, send me an email. Let me know. Let me know what you think. All right, work camping jobs. I got 5 websites that I like to go to, and I got to watch my time because I don't have a lot of it. And I got to get Carl in here or he'll be mad. There's 5 websites I like to go to and look for work camping jobs. And I talk about how many jobs there are. Workamper.com, Workamper News Hotline Jobs, had 95 jobs. It's way down. And I think that's mainly because the season has started and most people have filled the jobs that they needed filled. However, if you're still looking, there are some jobs out there. There were 95 as of today, and all were submitted within the last 14 days. And if you're a member of Workamper News, you'll get an email if you're one of those members that gets emails, and they'll tell you the jobs every day. Colorado led with 18 jobs, followed by Texas, who had 10. So Colorado's needing a lot of people up there. So if you don't want to go to Colorado, get over to Workamper News and check it out. Workamping.com, workampingjobs.com. They're a great place. B-Bear wants to know if I just showed my bagger. That wasn't mine. I didn't. No, those were Happy Pills. Thrifty Angela, I love you too. I appreciate all your support. And like I said before, you do have an awesome channel. I really enjoyed. And I'm not a crafter, but I understand how crafts work and how assemblies work and things like that. So I appreciate you just as much. Thank you very much. And Canadian Twig says, Steve, I love your jokes. Lots. It's all good. I've been having those moments for years already. Yeah, we all do. All right. Workamping Jobs, like I said, workampingjobs.com had 140 ads. They were all submitted within the last 30 days. They had 68 that were full hookup with pay. So that's pretty good. Last week, we had 357 jobs posted. This week, a little over 235. So we're down about 42. But like I said, there's still jobs there. The highest we've had so far was 406. And that was, before the season had really started and everybody was looking. The other three are the other websites is Workampers Facebook group, which they post jobs. People can post them for free. Individuals can post them. It's a really great place to find them. Workamping in the USA also does the same thing. That is a Facebook group. And volunteer.gov has a lot of those government jobs. Fish and wildlife, national parks, state parks, things like that. Great stuff. Fish hatcheries. Great websites to go and visit and find out about jobs. All right. The gate guard industry, they're hot, literally, and they're all looking for people to come down there and work. So if you're not afraid of the hot and you want a gate guard job, get on down there and do the thing that they require for the gate guards. All the descriptions for all those websites and links are down below in the description area. And if you're interested in that, get on over there and get down there in the description area and check them out. All right. Now, Carl, I got 8 minutes. We'll get Carl in here, and he's going to tell us a joke or something, I think.
Hey, everybody. Good morning from central Pennsylvania. February 22nd is Al Sleet, your Pennsylvania weatherman. It'll be high of about 80 degrees today, sunny, and we got a 100% chance of that. Turn to partly dark, turn to full dark tonight. Had a 100% chance of that, too. So, hope you're having a great day and stay warm.
Steve, can you hear me? Can you see me? Do I look all right? Yes, I'm outside. I'm sitting by the camper. I want to tell a joke.
Okay, tell one.
Yeah, I have some hospital jokes I'm going to tell this week. I heard all your friends were old as dirt, and they could relate to a hospital joke.
That's not nice.
Okay, sorry, old farts. All right, let me tell a joke.
Go ahead. Tell it. Tell your joke.
William was at the hospital and walked into a surgeon's office. Can I help you? The surgeon asked. I keep thinking that I'm a mosquito, William replied. You're probably looking for a psychiatrist. Yeah, I know. The surgeon looked confused, and he said, then why are you here? William said, your light was on. You get it? Light was on?
Yeah.
I went to visit that same friend, William, and I got kicked out of the hospital. You know why?
No, why?
I told a COVID patient to be positive.
That's not nice.
And they kicked me out.
That ain't right. They should have kicked you out.
Hey, Steve.
What?
Have you ever been to a Lego hospital?
No.
Okay. So what's the most common operation they have at a Lego hospital?
Yeah, like I should know.
Plastic surgery. Okay, I got another one.
All right.
You remember Mr. Peanut? You know, You put peanut butter in it and you squeeze the handle and peanut butter comes out.
Got it.
You remember that?
Yes.
Anyway, why did Mr. Peanut go to the hospital?
I do not know.
Because he was assaulted.
That's just silly.
These are some good hospital jokes. I am sure everybody out there in the chat can relate.
That's not nice.
Here's another one. This is another one. Donovan was brought to the hospital with a heavily fractured bones. The doctor in the intensive care unit asked him, "Are you married?" He said, "No, I was ran over by a truck." Sorry, Jody.
Yeah, she's going to get you.
Okay, last one. Last one.
All right, good.
Okay, last one.
All right, I got to wrap up
Steve.
the show. What?
This is something you don't know. Caribou Dave got kicked out of the same hospital too. When I asked him why, he said apparently stroke patients meant something else. All right, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. I know you got a show to do. Close it out. Do whatever you do. See you later.
You're not coming back. That's it. I did it again. Oh, darn it. Woo! It's good to have Carl here. He's crazy. I don't know if I'm going to have him back, though. He's a little edgy. I don't know if I like it. All right, I got about 3 minutes. I don't look in the chat. I gotta see what everybody's talking about. RV on the Wayside says, "Thank you, Steve, for letting me do that. Anytime, buddy. You're more than welcome. I really like having people up on the screen with me. It's sort of fun. I'm looking forward. B Bear was talking to me, and she thinks I ought to do a free for all. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. We're going to get some people up on the channel and talk a little bit and goof off and have fun, a little bit like this. I think it'll be fun. B Bear says, "RV on the Wayside. He said that it was for when he needed a pick me up at night." Did I say that? Did I say that? I don't know if I said that. Anyway, all right. It's always great to have you guys here. I really have a good time. If I missed you in the chat, I do apologize. You guys are great. You're fun. You're a great community. I appreciate you showing up. I appreciate you spending a little bit of your Friday. I understand as the summer comes upon us, you want to get out, and maybe you're out eating and doing some things on Friday night. And if you're not over here on the show, I'd never hold it against you. I appreciate all of you. I love you all. And I'm looking forward to having more fun with you guys. Camping Therapy, thank you very much. I did see you here. I don't know if I reached out to you and said hello. And Doug from Forest Online, I appreciate that. He's having a little chuckle there. I appreciate that. And I did not say that. That was an imposter. Just because it looked like me does not necessarily mean it was Steve Turtle. Anyway, don't forget, Meant to Be RVing. They're going to have their live stream here in just a little bit. Go on over there. Check them out. Leave them a comment. Tell them you're here. Tell them it's a Steve Turtle raid. Whatever you want to tell them. I appreciate it. If you like this story, click like down below and smash that subscribe button. If you want to hear more stories like this one, new stories all the time, right here on this YouTube channel. If you, I appreciate your time. And if you ring that bell, now I got all messed up. If you ring the bell, you get a notification every time I post a new story. You don't want to miss one. Got me all giggly. Until later, thanks for your time. Bye. Thanks very much. And Donovan's got little hands. Thanks, everyone. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Great live stream. I had fun.